Do you think this is going to be a pathetic budget that has just been like the budgets of the last few years, or do you think they're still going to go hard hitting?
I think they're going to go hard hitting, and I think they're going to annoy a lot of people. I don't think they honestly. I think they're running out of. But I don't think they care that much what the public think anyway. We've seen the contempt they treat the British public with. I think they're going to go hard, and I think they're going to tax people a lot. I think they're going to cost hundreds of thousands of jobs, and it's going to leave us all worse off. The poll ratings are just plummeted anyway. That includes not just the party, but the cabinet ministers themselves, Keir Starmer himself. Maybe they just think, sod it, scorched earth, we're going to go for it anyway, because no one likes us, so we're going to continue with our agenda. And I don't think these people really care that much. They're ideologues. They'd rather put themselves or their beliefs before anybody in this country. All they want me and you for is to go to work and pay some tax. And every 5 years, go and put a cross in a box for me. But they can forget that last one because that's not going to happen again.
Yeah. We're in a very strange time at the moment because in my lifetime, we've never seen a government fall so fast and so low at the beginning of their premiership. We just haven't. They haven't done anything yet, and they're this unpopular. This budget, if it is going to be a hard budget, a tax-raising budget, how much further can they fall? I mean, they can keep falling, or surely they can. But at some point, the backbenchers, at some point, other Labour politicians are going, you're going to cost me my position. You know, there's council elections coming up. They're going to do terrible next year. But no, there'll be mayor elections coming up. There'll be by-elections coming up. Politicians only want to get voted in again. And if they can think to themselves, it's this leader. If we can get rid of this leader who's making all these poor decisions, I might get to keep my seat. That's the danger for this government.
There's a bit of truth to that, I think. Yeah, I mean, is Starmer the sole problem? He's so bland and boring and dull. No, he's not their sole problem. In fact, he's, as far as prime ministers go, he's probably the most irrelevant prime minister I've ever seen. He's got no beliefs. He's just told what to say, what to do, and half the time he says nothing anyway. So I don't really think getting rid of him would turn their fortunes around. And we all know what would happen if they did get rid of Starmer. It would be Rayner that would take over, and I think she'd probably win some sort of leadership contest as well, because people see her as representing the working class because she talks like an idiot. But that's not how working class people talk or behave. What Rayner does, they just don't have a clue what working class people are. And you know, Rayner standing at dispatch box every week and saying, well, I grew up on a council estate, and so do millions of people. So what? No, nobody cares about that. You're absolutely right about the council elections. They're going to get slaughtered. Will they move on Starmer before then? Obviously, you know, we both said he'd probably be gone by Christmas. I don't know. People might fear Rayner more than they do Starmer because Starmer's so easily manipulated. Whereas Rayner comes from, although she might not say it all the time, she comes from the hard left of the party. She's a Corbynite. You know, we would end up with that Corbyn style policies, really. And I think that would frighten Labour backbenchers more than just leaving someone who's dull as ditch water like Starmer there for the time being. But there will come a point, you're absolutely right, where these backbenchers, you know, it's squeaky bum time. They're going to start getting scared about their seats. Probably not for a couple of years because, you know, they don't have to worry about a general election yet, do they? But there'll definitely come a time when the council elections will definitely accelerate people's minds, won't it? It'll make them think, God, I'm going to be a one-term MP here. There's no way I'm staying.
Yeah. I think if it is a soft budget, I think Starmer might survive into the new year. If it's a hard budget, which we're expecting and have been prepped for, that might be the straw that breaks the camel's back, depending on the outrage, depending on the fall in the pound, depending on interest rates then shooting up because businesses are leaving. So there's a lot playing on this budget. This is really the first big decision this government's going to make. And it's hard to believe they're already this unpopular and they've not even made any tough decisions yet. This is crunch time next week. Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers. I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.